This broadcast of the DDBBL on PTV Channel O and Power FM Special Events is brought to you by HM Mechanical in association with Ada Care, Smart Move Conveyancing and Livewired Electrical.
Good spots from Ben. So the Valley Raptors are going into it with a fairly standard ring field, long on and a mid wicket. Good shot to deep mid wicket for a single.
His pegs there today.
Doesn't he look good in purple? Good shot.
Great shot.
That's a maximum for Peter van der Kooj. Safe to say the wind didn't leave. Don't bowl there to Peter van der Kooj. Any names we should be looking out for the Livewired Lightning?
Two in the middle of the question. Sort of the form for me at the moment. Both attacking cricketers, both attacking batsmen, both want to get on with the job.
And for the Valley Raptors, who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Well, that's no.
There we go. There you should be on.
Now we're on channel. I think Ben O'Connell can certainly play a role here with the ball. So, Harry Dillon charging in there.
He's coming in from the city end. Wind behind him.
Smiling assassin, Harry Dillon. It's full and straight again from Harry. It's harder to pick who'd have the biggest smile between Harry Dillon and Hamil Shah.
Yeah, Harry's got him covered. Now I think Koshi needs to go hard here early, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
Great shot.
Koshi definitely down on almost one knee, flexing the pec, bit of bicep action, straight over cover. Looking good, Koshi.
It's really good. He's not leaving it all up to Peter van der Kooj to score all the runs.
Well, he definitely wants to play his part, doesn't he? Good reply there from Harry Dillon. Did you call up in the block hole?
Yeah, absolutely. As we saw in the earlier game, full and straight. They miss you hit.
Yeah, see the Kooj's doing plenty of warm-ups down on the striker's end.
Getting those arms ready for a big hoik over mid-wicket.
Long levers.
That was fairly, what do we call it, agricultural?
Yes, no, that's village. But called for, given the delivery. I think Livewired are definitely off to a strong start. The intentions are clear. He's gone at that hard.
Just a single.
Yeah. Thought about the second. Nearly had a conversation in the middle of the wicket, but won the result.
So none for 13 after 2. We're doing a bit better with scoring this match.
Yes, you're a bit of a bit smooth around the keyboard there, Dan.
There's plenty going on.
It's busy. It's busy in the commentary box.
Now it looks like Ben O'Connell's been benched for the third over, sorry. So we change bowler.
Not afraid to change it up straight away, the Raptors.
Benny's used to just doing 1 over spells.
There's a lot of arm waving here from young Pollock. Get himself into the game. There's Hayden Campbell bowling.
Yeah, leading edge there from Darren. Those fielders probably just need to be on their toes a bit more, don't they?
Certainly walking in with the bowler. Koshy obviously a bit quick for that delivery. He's turned on it early. It's full and straight.
So Hayden's obviously made a miraculous recovery. He's in a knee brace earlier this week.
Must be something in the water there at Raptors, is it?
Yeah, he might have been getting out of the way of a cow in the milk factory as well.
Look, potentially. Maybe it's more moving on the dance floor for him. Very good, sir.
Do you want a wheelchair? Do you can. Nice set of dots here from the Raptors.
Yes, just sort of choking down the attack here just for the moment. Can't help but thinking something's just going to happen.
Yeah, the Hastings, Deering, Cat signs are in trouble.
Shot. Great shot by Darren Kosh. You just can't tie the man down for long.
Yeah, that was in the slot. Absolutely got what it deserved.
Broken the shackles, I believe, for this over. Good reply, quick single. I made easily in the end by the Couge.
So, Tony, it appears to me that Darren Kosh might be farming the strike. Is that accurate?
Well, one would think that. I think he fancies him against both bowlers here.
It's taken all the pressure off Van der Kooi.
It's not something that the Couge really likes, I don't think. I think he'd rather be in the action.
So Harry Dillon to continue from the city end.
Oh, up. Didn't
Oh,
quite
good
get the
effort.
ground.
Come back for a second.
Come back for a second. Yeah, Darren didn't quite get all of that. Oh, shot. That was batting with a cigar in your mouth. On the up, through covers.
Yeah, really good. Brings Pete on to strike. He'll be looking to go over deep square leg, I'd say. Anything short in his wheelhouse.
He's got a fairly full wheel, the Couge. Almost picked it. Maybe that time on the non-strikers end sort of taking the edge off just a fraction. Opened the face there and got away with it. It's going to run all the way. I picked it up just inside the boundary. Comfortable too. It moves the score along. 23 DB.
Number 23.
Just through for the single. The Couge having a fair wind up there.
Yeah, I think the cars are parked a bit too close if Pete gets a hold of them.
Yeah, I think the soccer players on the other side of the road are in trouble. Oh,
That was unexpected. So Harry Dillon makes the breakthrough for the Valley Raptors.
I think Darren caught on the crease there a little bit, would you say?
Yeah, fairly adjacent.
Not a lot of bounce in that delivery. The unfortunate end of Darren's innings.
Darren has to go. It's Livewired Lightning 1 for 24 after 4.
Just trying to. Who's this next batsman? DB?
No. Number 4.
Number 4.
Clayton will pop up around the corner with the team list soon, so we'll know exactly who's batting.
Oh. So the Couge back on strike. Hayden Campbell still continuing from the chook end. Lovely classic drive from the Couge. Uncharacteristically on the ground. Not afraid to go in the air, the Couge, but this time electing to go straight along the grass.
Yeah, he probably realises that they've just lost the wicket and maybe need to just consolidate for a ball or two before then refocusing on those cat signs. So it's Ashby Singh who's the new batsman.
Ash Singh. I should have recognised the forward defence there. It's
Absolutely. If he beats cover, that's probably going to beat long off as well.
quite a composed young batsman, Ash Singh. Works hard on his skill. It's an easy run down the long on.
Tell you what, we're crushing this scoring business.
Well, you are.
What do you expect to see from Hayden Campbell now? Another slower delivery?
A bit of a change up. Oh. The reaction there from Hayden, it seemed to be close to the timber.
They come through for an overthrow, that's a bye. Keeper won't be happy about that. Now I'm backing up his shite stumps.
Calls of yes, no.
Yeah, that might have been a barbecue. After the end of the fifth over, Livewired Lightning are 1 for 26.
This is it's a bit of an even tussle at the moment with that fall of wicket. Just a bit of apprehension's crept into the batting.
Another change of bowler here from the city end.
Dan Pollock's not afraid to do the change-ups.
New age captain.
Been studying the
One over spells.
one over spells, yeah. That's how they do it on TV.
Yeah, it sort of prevents fatigue, doesn't it?
Oh. Longevity. Now I think, do we have, is that Chris O'Brien coming from the far end?
Yeah, it looks like Chris O'Brien. You won't want to bowl too many more down that corridor.
Peter just probing.
Trying to noodle that one down past third man.
Looked a bit cute. Yeah, very uncouge like, really. Oh,
And he's knocked him at mid off. Nearly a run out opportunity as well.
it's all happening out there. Bit of a let off for the Couge. Just quite didn't get onto it where he wanted to hit it.
No, it's safe to say that the Raptors will rue that opportunity.
Gone big. Got it this time. Great shot. Had to have a little single clap there. It was a classic cricket shot.
I thought you were doing the old tap on the table to let the viewers or the listeners on the radio know that it was a good shot.
Crisp.
Immediately after the drop catch, Van der Kooi capitalises. Oh, he's gone again,
And
this
again.
time over cover.
There's no fear in Cooge's batting. Clearly we're seeing it here now. What drop catch?
I wouldn't like to be in that fielder's shoes right now.
Straight.
Good fielding from the captain there.
So 1 for 36.
Don't worry, mate, we're all over this.
Oh, GB single there from Ash Singh. Cooge makes it comfortably. Brings our total to 37. Off how many overs, Dan?
That's the end of 6th over.
6th over.
So they're allowed a few more out on the fence to help contain Peter Van der Kooi's big hits. Who have we got bowling now, Tony? Number 12.
Just consult my team list. 12 for the Raptors. Joshua Eisenhower.
Another spud farmer. I'm tipping just quietly that Ashby is going to like this, and those Hastings Deering cat signs are in trouble.
Nice cover drive. Looking to push for 2, but decided against it. Good fielding from Harry Dillon.
That's uppish, and good fielding from
Good.
Ben O'Connell, long off.
We got plenty of that, and he still didn't get the maximum, but good fielding from Benny down there. The old casual one-hand backflip. I've got this covered.
He would have got Horro about 10 years ago.
Oh, we're just starting to see the repertoire that the Cooge has got here with the little
it?
backhand flick.
Peter Van der Kooi, or is that Glenn Maxwell out there?
He's putting together a pretty decent wagon wheel already, the Cooge.
I didn't think I'd see a reverse this early.
Restrained himself a little bit there, just opting for the single. Oh, she's on here if there's direct hit.
Oh, direct hit probably would have had him short. Good running from the Livewired Lightning.
A bit of urgency there. Ash having to stretch out a bit there. Getting dirt on the pads.
The replay thanks to smart move conveyancing. I reckon he was safe.
I'm just putting it on for the crowd really, Dan.
the end of the 7th over. Livewired Lightning on 1 for 44. Peter van der Kooi leading the way. Here's a handy buy for the Livewired Lightning.
He's nothing short of an aggressive cricketer. Aggressive batsman, exciting to watch. And comes with the added package of being able to scrap your injuries as well.
Absolutely. And he's got a bit of pedigree behind him. He played for last season's premiers.
Like success.
Captain's brought himself on.
Continuing with the change-ups here, Dan Pollock. Just hope he doesn't change things too often and confuse the commentators.
That was in the slot.
Some good cheeky running here. The guys are keeping the score ticking over. That's gone.
Waist high full toss. No one's going to stop that. That one's going to roll for 4.
It's fair to say that probably wasn't the outcome Dan Pollock was looking for. Well dispatched by the Cooge. Dare I say he's probably lucky he's not picking it off the roof of the shed here.
Absolutely. Yeah, if he hits it our way, we're in trouble.
Delicate. Is that Liam Brown out there sporting the white skins?
He moves all right, doesn't he, Brownie?
Brownie,
Looks
yeah.
like he's done his back there.
Just exert himself a little bit on the pick up and throw. It's a good thing he's wearing those skins though. We can identify him easily.
Another full toss.
Cleanly
Can't beat the
fielded.
Fielder.
There's a good pick up there at point. By one of our few sun-safe fielders, the full brim hat. Safe to say he got away with that one, Dan.
Yeah, it was right in the wheelhouse of Ash Singh.
Was almost on his way down for the second bounce.
Oh, that one's going to fall safe.
He had the chance for the one bounce, one hand option, but didn't take it. Got good shape, Ash Singh, when he's playing those shots. Pretty to watch. Another change up here. Number 16's on the bowl for the Raptors. Joel Harrison.
Tell us a bit about Joel Harrison, Tony.
He's tall. He plays for the Raptors.
Oh yeah?
He's got relatively long hair. Now, we'll see what Joel's got in his bag of tricks here in a minute.
He's a mystery spinner.
There's a mystery something.
Mystery to us.
Joel is going the distance.
It's not a
Ash
mystery
Singh,
to
that
Ash
was a
Singh.
lovely clean hit. Fair to say that that wasn't the outcome Joel wanted, but
Livewired Lightning will be happy with that though. That 1 for 57 after 8, they're starting to accelerate.
Joel going with the shirt out option.
Yeah, was that allowed back in your day?
Absolutely not. Nice shot from Singy. Just pushing it through the covers. Easy single. Bringing Cooge on the strike.
So Harrison continuing from the chook shop end. Oh, that's pierced the gap. That'll
Right.
nearly run, you know.
Boys take
Good effort.
3. Delicate shot by Peter van der Cooge, or Poiter.
How good's the outfield looking here at Captain Cook Ovals?
Mate, for this time of year, brilliant. It's had a fair bit of track feet on it during the winter with soccer being played on it. These have really held up well.
He goes again. There's a man out there and an
it's-
easy
oh.
catch.
He'll be disappointed with that. He's really held out there in mid-wicket.
If we look at the replay, thanks to Smart Move Conveyancing, down on one knee, goes for it, holds out to deep mid-wicket. Nice catch out there on the boundary.
And Joel makes the breakthrough. Bit of pace off bowling. Answered his skipper's call. Ash Singh departs. Promised a lot, Ash Singh. He was looking brilliant there.
Is their #1 draft pick coming out to bat?
Yes, Sam Neill makes his way to the crease. Sam, local lad, playing a bit of cricket in Brisbane nowadays. We'll see what young Sam's got to offer. The tricks he's might have picked up down in the big smoke.
It's good to see these young fellas coming back from Brisbane to play in the Murdoch Lawyer DDBBL. Oh, that was short. He got
Yeah.
away with that.
Absolutely. Just tucked off his hip there for Van der Cooge. Just rotating the strike. 62 as the Fremantle doctor continues to blow. It's coming a long way.
Fremantle doctor that's been blowing since 6 AM.
Yes.
Is the captain going to bowl himself again?
Well, he's leaving it up to chance. Oh. Another change up. The good
14, is this Rising Light at bowling again?
Shanley Neuendorf. If he can bowl half as good as the old man, he might be going alright. He probably can't drink grog like his old man.
Oh, I think he'd give it a nudge though, wouldn't he? I did see that the big pal here earlier. Oh, that's a warm-up delivery. Distance.
Yes, and the umpire raises both hands in the air. Fair to say it's a warm-up delivery from Shanley.
Yeah, the Raptors can't afford any more of those.
Straight and hard. Just the single.
Is that your heavy breathing, mate, or is that the wind going through the mic?
I'm still recovering, putting the boundary markers out.
Puff still. Nice little single down to long on.
And just on that, I'd like to make mention that Remo actually took the position of driving the car. Poiter's still hitting the ball nice and crisp. He's threatening to go big here.
Have we seen a century in the DDBBL yet?
Just going through the stats. No.
Peter's on track.
There we go there. There we go there with the commentator's curse.
Absolutely. We're not really commentators, mate. We're just two muppets having a crack.
Two Gumbies that got here first. End of the over.
2 for 72 after 10. It's a fair run rate.
That's a comfortable launch pad, to say the least.
Livewired will be looking to, you know, get north of 180 here after this start.
Oh, I think they'll challenge themselves to go long. We see Ben O'Connell back on.
I think if Sam Neill gets a hold of Ben O'Connell, Harry Dillon's not far enough back.
Just a bit of work here putting into the field, bit of placement. And just squirted it out of the covers. The one, give us a smile, Harry. Harry Dillon, look at that smile.
Nicest fella in Toowoomba cricket there. Former Aztec.
Who's going for the reverse sweep?
Yeah, probably put that shot away, mate. Just start hitting sixes over long off.
No, you're right.
It's probably good calling there from Sam Neill. There was never a second there.
Oh, it's just chipped it over cover. Fair to say, just a bit of a leading edge there, Sam, but lucky enough to be landed in vacant space. And what's the Coos going to do?
Not a leading edge.
Yep, chipped it safely. Fielded by mid-on. Off, I should say. The score's still ticking over. 2 for 75. And Harry's getting a bit of work out here. It looks like the boys are just comfortable working into the covers. End of over. The 2 for 77. Got to hand it to Dan Pollock. He's keeping it fresh.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Harry Dillon's coming on to bowl from the city end. I'll tell you what, the crowd went wild for Harry's reintroduction to the bowling crease then.
They did. He travels with, you know, pretty much rent a crowd.
Oh, another French cut.
Is there two? As well fielded by the keeper.
Bit of a keeper's arm though. Sure are, mate. You'll be in here before long. Just wait till you get a bit older and slower.
We never said we're any good.
Nice shot from Vandercoy.
Oh, direct
they're
pitch
both
is
at
on.
one
Oh,
end. What's
look out.
going on?
There's confusion here, confusion out there as well.
So Tony, where are the Valley Raptors going to buy a wicket? It's definitely not going to be from Ben O'Connell's bowling.
Well, if they play their cards right, if they put them in Captain Cook 8, they might catch Peter Vanderkooj.
What is that?
Failing that, if the Cooge mishits the reverse sweep, there's a chance he'll get out.
That wasn't a reverse sweep, that was a reverse pull shot. That's the sort of thing my young fella plays in the backyard.
Two for 79. Sam Neill showing his agricultural roots there with step to leg and go through cover.
Yeah, it's just like chopping a pine tree down.
Unfortunately, it just didn't pierce the gap. He got all of that. It was a great shot.
There's plenty of gaps there. That is large.
It's a cracking shot by Sam Neill.
Have a look at that again, thanks to Smart Move Conveyancing. Stand and deliver. Go fetch that one, son.
Yes, you've got the right to stand and admire those sorts of shots. You got all of that.
That looked like you off the first tee at Pittsworth.
No, there's not enough timber out there. Great shot by Sam following up. That's gone through point. It's going to go all the way. Cracking shot. They got a bit of momentum now. Live wide. Fair to say, probably another change up, Dan.
Yeah, it's about time for a new bowler. It's about -5 degrees out the middle and the batsmen need a drink of water. What's going on? What's that, a bit of pickle juice in the water?
Maybe a delicate mix of electrolytes for Peter Vanderkooj. Vitamins and minerals.
Doesn't call for a second set of gloves though.
What strategy do you think they're talking about there? Go large?
Yeah, well,
Keep
is
doing
there
what
a
you're doing?
3-piece feed on offer at the roaster shop? And it was good to see the team owner running water out.
Yeah, he's setting a standard.
There was none of that earlier in the first game.
Grant and Nick very much involved in the side. I don't think Grant and Nick could run out a spare jockstrap, would they?
They still wear those, do they?
Maybe. Showing my age. Sam looking to go long again.
He was lucky to get something on that. Otherwise he was walking back to the sheds.
Oh, an easy single there.
Nice shot out to cover. He's got a good arm on him, Harry.
That's flat. Oh, was it a bit of a killer of a bounce there?
No.
It wrapped him on the knee, was it?
Beautiful outfield. That bounce was straight and true. That's 50 for Peter van der Kooi. Well batted, Pete.
Yeah, well batted, Peter. Poiter.
This will bring the crowds back. If you're not doing anything, tune into PTV Channel O or come down to Captain Cook 7 to watch the Livewired Lightning play the Valley Raptors.
Short, gone.
There was a man out there.
Oh, got a bit of a horror bounce there, fair to say. A Shane Warne leg break into the hip and over the boundary. Well, the Coos is certainly taking his chances and it's paying off today.
Do we want to remind the viewers at home of the drop catch earlier in the innings? How expensive that's going to be.
You did call it, Dan, and fair to say. The Lightning now just rolling along nicely. 2 for 100.
With these two in, you'd think they'd give 180 to 200 a nudge here. 12 and over for the last 7 overs.
Are we going to see something special here today with the Coos?
Not if he keeps doing reverse sweeps and reverse hook shots.
Another change up the far
So
end.
Benny O'Connell's coming on from the city end. He said to the skip, I don't want to bowl into the wind anymore.
He pulled rank.
This is where all the wickets for the slow bowlers have come this morning, so yeah, the Raptors might have done their homework and watched a bit from this morning. Down there at Captain Cook Bay will be fetching some pills.
Yeah, just watching the mannerisms there of the body language of Poiter. He's very composed. He's just weighing up his options here. Benny O'Connell threw that up nicely.
Nice.
Oh, nice
Down
shot.
the gap.
Has he got enough on it? It's well chased down. Grease on the ball. He couldn't quite get hold of it there, but
Been up at the chook shop for too long.
maybe probably happens when you run your hands through your hair too many times. But grease.
Where's that gone?
A bit high on the splice there. Sam just didn't get a piece of it. Jogged through for the single. Just asking the questions, Zabardo, out there at the bowler's end.
Oh, he's gunned
He's
him.
gone.
That's the end of Peter Vanderkoy. Well bowled, Ben O'Connell. As we have a look at it on the Smart Move conveyancing replay.
I tell you what, Bardo was obviously convinced. The hand went up rather quickly. Well batted, Porter. Exciting innings.
The team owners raced out there again to pass another message on.
Oh,
What do you think he could tell Sam? Keep your head down, son. Hit through the line.
I think it'd be more like who's winning race 6 at Randwick.
Yeah, what's the score between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs?
And did you think the Cowboys got out of jail last night?
Oh, absolutely. Valentine Holmes, hey? What a good Queenslander.
Oh, and the Brisbane Lions did the same thing in the AFL.
We might need a third good Queensland stalwart team, the Valley Raptors, to pin the Livewire back to get out of jail as well.
Oh, that was hit crisp through covers.
That was a nice shot by the lefty. Who have we got there?
Just consoling the team list. Livewired 13. Benny Brachery.
So apologies must go to Ben Brachery because we thought he was playing for the Rockets this morning. That was actually Cameron Moody. So young Benny Brachery for the Livewired Lightning. It looks in a little bit better condition than what he did this morning.
Yep. Yes, no. Clearly we didn't get that right, but I didn't sign any contracts, so I'm happy. Never said we were any good.
Nope. We just turned up. Is Harrison on from the chook shop end again?
Through. Oh no. Just Benny wants to get on the bike. If it was picked up cleanly there.
Thought he was playing at Queen's Park there for a second.
Last man standing.
4 fielders on the paddock. Alright, there's a bit of fireworks coming here. The cat sign's in a bit of trouble.
He's got
all
of that. Shot Sam Neal.
And a no ball to boot. Can't bowl there to Sam Neal.
Well, it's fair to say you probably can't bowl there to too many top order batsmen. I've got the free hit. What's happening here? He's got all of it.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
Oh. Benny, did he?
Benny nearly got shot by a sniper then.
Looked in trouble there, Benny.
The player who famously fell into the fire last season.
Sam just going hard again. It's cut off from the boundary. Nice bit of fielding out there. Pick up and throw. Just the two. Sam Neal looking very threatening here at the moment. Gonna bust this game right open.
Yeah, well, number 1 draft pick. They need him to stick around and go large. Not play reverse sweeps.
Slightly quicker there from Joel. Two dot balls, invaluable at this time of the innings, Dan.
When was the last time you played a reverse sweep?
Probably about 1:30 in the morning at the Royal.
With the pool cue.
Three dot balls to finish the over. Is that 3 for 117, Dan?
It's quite interesting with this new age of cricket, these laps and reverses. Start of the over, Sam hit a couple of large shots over mid-wicket and long on, and then he goes to these little nurdles and reverses and doesn't get anything out of it.
Have you got another change up?
Yeah, it looks like Hayden Campbell's coming on from the city end.
Dan Pollock still keeping it interesting for the scorers.
Benny's going from deep fine leg to long on. It's pretty rough, you know. He gets a wicket, gets Peter van der Kooi, gets the lemon and sauce. Oh, now the skipper's making him run a bit more. Guess what? You're batting 9 as well.
Benny Broshery's hitting it fairly crisply there. Punch it into the covers. Mid-off.
He looks a bit better this afternoon than he did this morning.
What'd you run him at the Food and Wine Festival?
He hit 4 up the chimney this morning when we called him this morning, didn't he? You'll have to bowl that one again. He's not happy with that, the bowler.
There's a slight limp there. Is his knee coming back there, Dan?
I reckon. He won't get through this over. Good catch.
Yeah, it's good catch. Another wicket. Benny catching the outside edge.
The replay thanks to Smart Move Conveyancing. Big outside edge, straight up the chimney. The man at point with the sun-safe hat on didn't have much work to do.
Well caught.
And the Lightning team owner, Grant Spees, runs another drink of pickle juice out to Sam Neill.
I wonder if we should be testing that drink.
What's in that water bottle, Speesy? Who's the new batsman's stats man?
We've got number 6. Tommy Sipple.
Nice little flick off his legs.
So Tommy Sipple coming from good cricketing stock.
Part of the Laidley Sipples, not the Redgate Sipples.
Absolutely. Well, that's my late mail anyway.
Look out, the bin chickens are invading us. Oh, that was going to take some catching by Pollock. Just a single out to deep cover.
Dan's quite athletic around the field, exceptionally good fielder. Terrific chatter.
Absolutely. Quite fond of the strawberries and cream as well.
Oh, we've got a change up. And he's been given. So Hayden Campbell, one out of the back of the hand. So tries in the slower delivery.
Big loopy leg break, slower delivery.
Perfect when he's...
Tom Sipple did not see that one at all.
Well, as leg breaks go, it was above eye height. Classic.
Who have we got coming in here, mate? Brandon Walker?
Or Cody.
It's about the same height. Now, Ben O'Connell starts his fourth spell from the chook shop end.
It's Cody in brackets Brandon Walker.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy. Five for 1, 2, 1.
I think.
We'll run with that.
So the danger man Sam Neill's still there, but the Raptors have pulled the live wire back a little bit. A couple overs ago I was tipping 180 plus. Live wire at the moment will be happy to get to 150.
Yeah, I think 150, 160 is probably more the mark at the moment. And credit to the Raptors for clawing them back. It's a good shot.
Great
through.
shot from Cody Walker.
Go on, Cody. It was a great shot.
Good fielding out there. I think the man just ran into the fence.
Similar shot there from Sam. The boys are pushing for 2.
Looks like it beat
Get
the
it comfortably.
man.
Is it 4?
Beat the man out there.
Beat the man on the boundary. Fire for 129.
You got any mail on who's opening the batting for the Raptors?
No, actually.
Oh, don't even look at that one. Don't hit my car.
It was a terrific straight mid-off drive.
Just quietly, Tony, I think Ben should have been bowling from the other end.
Well, easy defence, he had to go down there. I think he called it. I was caught the tail of the bat of it. They're still going to manage to get the single. They're going to push for 2. It's going to be close.
Good running.
Oh, good running. Well run, Cody.
And he had to run twice as far that time.
Oh.
big long legs take 2 steps for every one of Sam's. Oh, they could be in trouble here. Oh, he's parlayed it over the boundary for 6.
It just didn't quite get all of it, but it was enough.
Let's have a look at that for smart moving conveyancing. Oh, no. It's a 50 for Sam Neal.
Well, you got that rather quickly too, Sam.
I think if that fielder was all the way on the rope, it might have been a catch around his chest.
Yeah, difficult to say from here, the angle, Dan, but Sam quite didn't get a hold of a lot of it. We've got Harry Dillon back on.
He's coming on for his 4th spell too. We should get Ben O'Connell in for an interview after this to let us know why he wasn't bowling from the far end.
A good signal there from Cody, just push and run. Just keeping the score ticking over here. There's 5 for 143. 144 now. Still 2.5 overs to go. We're looking at 160 plus.
He might be in trouble here. Oh, what a take from Ben O'Connell. And that's the danger man, Sam Neal.
Well caught from Ben O'Connell on the boundary there.
The replay here.
Safe hands.
Oh, what a catch, and he stays in.
That's a great outfield catch from the big fella.
I'm going to call it early. That's going to be the catch of the season.
Do you think someone said it was a chicken burger?
Oh,
He didn't want to see it grassed.
meat pie.
It was a meat pie. No, it was a great bit of fielding there. A wicket they needed.
Harry Dillon's got the wind behind him. He's bowling wheels.
He's bowling that length. It's difficult to get under. That's through. The boys are pushing for 2. Cody's quick between the wickets. Well run, Cody.
Oh, sacrilege. There was a short run by the non-striker.
He's called
So
short.
only one run there. Oh, is that going to be the difference in this game?
Oh, he's got onto that.
Don't worry about running for that.
Great shot.
Surely there's a young kid down there, Ben.
That moves the score along to 149. 6 for 149.
Could have been 150 if they didn't run that one short.
Yep. 1 delivery remaining in the over. missed the single.
Another good shot by Walker.
Brings the score to 150. Two overs remaining. Ten
and over from here.
Bowling change again.
Chris O'Brien.
Looks. Yep.
Who have we got out there at the non-strikers then, mate?
Just trying to get a number.
Is Liam Brown still out there for the Raptors? He's been significantly quiet, hasn't he?
Oh, she's on.
That could have ended in disaster for the Raptors.
Just can't get the number. So we've got Christopher Stern at the non-strikers end. Leg glance here, it could be a couple. Brownie, the unmistakable sleeves of a Brownie. Pick up and throw. Ooh. Liam Brown, as I said earlier, sporting the white long sleeve tights. Skins, if you like.
Yeah, he hasn't quite progressed up to Ben O'Connell level with the blue skins. Still on the whites.
I think she touched on a very valid point there. Ben O'Connell going all out to get the matching tights, skins, if you like.
True professional.
He's really putting a standard here in the Raptors side.
Apparently he goes to bed at night wearing his skins. Hope we got that on camera, Ben. What sort of shot was that, Tone? Talk us through that one.
Well, it was a delicate, got no other option shot.
Oh, no one's at the bowler's end. Nearly overthrows again. Easy catch.
Yeah, easy catch. Chris O'Brien takes the wicket. Let's see, 7 down now. 154. 7 for 154.
Looks like the captain walking to the crease.
Oh,
Tallest bloke in
is it
Toowoomba cricket.
Melman?
Melbourne.
Melman Murphy.
How good is it that he's batting with Cody Walker as well?
Welcome back to Australia, Melman.
In an interview prior to the game, Cody Walker said he hopes that one day he'll be as tall as Darcy Murphy.
Well, Das is waiting, or not wasting any time, getting on with the job. Obviously fresh out of England cricket, seeing the ball like basketballs.
So he went over there as a batsman, I heard.
Well, he's showing some of the prowess. Big front foot.
So last over of the innings, the slow ball king Hayden Campbell's on.
It'll be a bit like how many slow balls will we see this over?
6 different ones. The on pace delivery might be the change up.
A dot ball. Five balls now. What can the skipper do?
So the Raptors Brains Trust must be very happy with restricting Livewire to where they are at the moment.
Wrapped on the pads there. Unfortunately, that's the end of Das Murphy. Melman's the long walk back.
Livewire now 8 down. At one point they were looking at 180 to 200.
You could say that the Raptors really put the disc brakes on this effort from the Livewired Lightning.
Yeah, they turned the lights out on them, didn't they?
Absolutely. 4 balls to go. Can we get 160?
Was that a return chance then?
It all happened too quick for me, mate, but it'll run through for the single off the misfield. The bowler off his own bowling.
So it brings Cody Walker back on strike for the last couple of balls.
This is a good move to have Code on strike, I think.
You might just see the ramp shot here. Big gap at fine leg, no one down there.
That's the fast medium leg break. Doubling up with the leg break option. Seems to be his go-to ball there, Dan, the fast medium leg break.
He seems to execute it all right.
Dan Pollock marshalling the troops here for the final ball.
What do you reckon, 6 or nothing?
Well, he gave it all he got. He's turned around for the second. The boys are running hard. He's got the 2. Well run. They could get a 3.
Good pressure from the batters.
Brings the total to 161. We'll have to see what the official scorers have got. We've got them on 161.
I'm pretty close, I'm tipping.
Wasn't a bad effort by the Livewired Lightning
Good
boys.
from the Livewire. So Peter Vanderkooi and Sam Neal, they are the mainstays for the Livewire. And for the Raptors, Hayden Campbell.
I'd say Hayden Campbell got a bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
on the
look
late
out.
mail here. They're just an adjustment of the scoring. The umpires have indicated there was one short in the last set of 3.
That was the second one for the innings. That might prove costly. Alright, well, we'll be back with the second innings with the Raptors batting after a few words from our kind sponsors.
Whether you're a classic car enthusiast, own a high-performance vehicle, or you want your everyday drive or bike looked after, HM Mechanical has all your mechanical needs covered. From repairs and servicing, restorations, tune-ups and roadworthy certificates, you'll get honest, reliable and affordable service from HM Mechanical. They're located at 509 South Street, Toowoomba. Call them on 4632 8288 or find them on the web at hmmechanical.com.au. Book your pride and joy in with HM Mechanical and experience peace of mind motoring.
AdaCare is a locally owned family business that supplies and hires out healthcare equipment and mobility aids all across the Darling Downs, Lockyer Valley, Ipswich and Western Queensland regions. They supply to DVA, NDIS and various other government programs, as well as supply hospital and nursing home equipment. If you have specific needs, they also handle custom and specialised wheelchairs and equipment to suit individual requirements. To find out more about how they can support you, contact AdaCare via their website at www.adacare.com.au or phone 1300 133 120.
Power FM is total entertainment. From the morning drive with Fiona and Jeff to the drive home with Jeff Black. On the weekends, catch the Crazy Kevin Show, Dennis Mitchell's Breakfast with the Beatles, the Semi-Pro Sports Show, and Racing Nation with James O'Shea, plus the music you grew up with. Keep your radio dial locked on Toowoomba's Power FM, celebrating 10 years. You'll find us at 88.0 on the FM dial or online at www.powerfmradio.com.au.
Looking for exposure for your next event or function? Take your next community event, training seminar, sports event, official opening, function, concert or exhibition live to the world with PTV Channel O and Power FM's unique live simulcast. We can turn your next local event into a worldwide sensation for a fraction of what you would expect to pay. No matter what the event, PTV Channel O and Power FM can take your message to our audience. Invite the world to your party by phoning 0431 390 920 or email feedback@ptvchannelo.com.
Livewired Electrical was established in 2006 by Toowoomba born and raised owners Nick Payne and Grant Speece. Over the past 15 years, Livewired Electrical has grown to be one of the largest and most esteemed electrical companies, servicing Toowoomba and the surrounding areas. Whether it's domestic, commercial or industrial works, no job is too big or too small. Livewired Electrical and its owners place a high value in supporting our local community, its people and its businesses. For all inquiries, please contact our team on 07 4634 4944 or check out the website at livewiredelectrical.com.au.
Catch up on all the latest news, sport and entertainment from around the region on Toowoomba's own online television station, PTV Channel O, home of the TRL Footy Show. Find us at ptvchannelo.com or take us with you by downloading the PTV Channel O app. Discover a whole new world of entertainment at www.ptvchannelo.com.
Whether you're a classic car enthusiast, own a high-performance vehicle, or you want your everyday drive or bike looked after, HM Mechanical has all your mechanical needs covered. From repairs and servicing, restorations, tune-ups and roadworthy certificates, you'll get honest, reliable and affordable service from HM Mechanical. They're located at 509 South Street, Toowoomba. Call them on 4632 8288 or find them on the web at hmmechanical.com.au. Book your pride and joy in with HM Mechanical and experience peace of mind motoring.
Smart Move Conveyancing have been helping people make their property dreams come true for over 25 years. With SmartMove, our specialised team will handle your property transaction from contract signing through to settlement and celebration. They are Toowoomba's digital conveyancing service with a personal approach. With some of the region's most experienced conveyancing managers, our team have seen it all, so you can be assured of a stress-free experience. Get your quote today and let's make your property dream a reality. Search SmartMove Conveyancing to find out more.
Looking for exposure for your next event or function? Take your next community event, training seminar, sports event, official opening, function, concert or exhibition live to the world with PTV Channel O and Power FM's unique live simulcast. We can turn your next local event into a worldwide sensation for a fraction of what you would expect to pay. No matter what the event, PTV Channel O and Power FM can take your message to our audience. Invite the world to your party by phoning 0431 390 920 or email feedback@ptvchannelo.com.
Power FM is total entertainment. From the morning drive with Fiona and Jeff to the drive home with Jeff Black. On the weekends, catch the Crazy Kevin Show, Dennis Mitchell's Breakfast with the Beatles, the Semi-Pro Sports Show, and Racing Nation with James O'Shea, plus the music you grew up with. Keep your radio dial locked on Toowoomba's Power FM, celebrating 10 years. You'll find us at 88.0 on the FM dial or online at www.powerfmradio.com.au.
Catch up on all the latest news, sport and entertainment from around the region on Toowoomba's own online television station, PTV Channel O, home of the TRL Footy Show. Find us at ptvchannelo.com or take us with you by downloading the PTV Channel O app. Discover a whole new world of entertainment at www.ptvchannelo.com.
Whether you're a classic car enthusiast, own a high-performance vehicle, or you want your everyday drive or bike looked after, HM Mechanical has all your mechanical needs covered. From repairs and servicing, restorations, tune-ups and roadworthy certificates, you'll get honest, reliable and affordable service from HM Mechanical. They're located at 509 South Street, Toowoomba. Call them on 4632 8288 or find them on the web at hmmechanical.com.au. Book your pride and joy in with HM Mechanical and experience peace of mind motoring.
SmartMove Conveyancing have been helping people make their property dreams come true for over 25 years. With SmartMove, our specialised team will handle your property transaction from contract signing through to settlement and celebration. They are Toowoomba's digital conveyancing service with a personal approach. With some of the region's most experienced conveyancing managers, our team have seen it all, so you can be assured of a stress-free experience. Get your quote today and let's make your property dream a reality. Search SmartMove Conveyancing to find out more.
Looking for exposure for your next event or function? Take your next community event, training seminar, sports event, official opening, function, concert or exhibition live to the world with PTV Channel O and Power FM's unique live simulcast. We can turn your next local event into a worldwide sensation for a fraction of what you would expect to pay. No matter what the event, PTV Channel O and Power FM can take your message to our audience. Invite the world to your party by phoning 0431 390 920 or email feedback@ptvchannelo.com.
Power FM is total entertainment. From the morning drive with Fiona and Jeff to the drive home with Jeff Black. On the weekends, catch the Crazy Kevin Show, Dennis Mitchell's Breakfast with the Beatles, the Semi-Pro Sports Show, and Racing Nation with James O'Shea, plus the music you grew up with. Keep your radio dial locked on Toowoomba's Power FM, celebrating 10 years. You'll find us at 88.0 on the FM dial or online at www.powerfmradio.com.au.
Catch up on all the latest news, sport and entertainment from around the region on Toowoomba's own online television station, PTV Channel O, home of the TRL Footy Show. Find us at ptvchannelo.com or take us with you by downloading the PTV Channel O app. Discover a whole new world of entertainment at www.ptvchannelo.com.
Whether you're a classic car enthusiast, own a high-performance vehicle, or you want your everyday drive or bike looked after, HM Mechanical has all your mechanical needs covered. From repairs and servicing, restorations, tune-ups and roadworthy certificates, you'll get honest, reliable and affordable service from HM Mechanical. They're located at 509 South Street, Toowoomba. Call them on 4632 8288 or find them on the web at hmmechanical.com.au. Book your pride and joy in with HM Mechanical and experience peace of mind motoring.
Welcome back to Captain Cook's 7 for the Murdoch Lawyers DDBBL. We've got the Valley Raptors innings about to commence. Looks like Darcy Murphy's going to take the new ball. Surprise, surprise.
Yes, the Australian English import, Darcy Murphy, fresh out of the UK. Darcy's going to hit his straps running here after having a full season in England, supporting an English suntan, I see.
Yeah, absolutely. A heat wave over in England earlier in the year.
You might have seen the sun once or twice, yeah.
Who have we got batting here, mate? You got the team list handy? That looked like a warm-up ball for Melbourne. Wide to start up.
Yeah, I'll just... consulting the team list. Chris Glass. Number 11, Chris Glass for the Raptors on the striker's end.
Chris Glass, so did he field? Was he sitting on the bench for the 20 overs?
Well, he's getting to that age.
Professional batter. That's out of here.
That's a lovely shot from Chris Glass.
Stand and deliver. And I don't think Darcy Murphy would have seen Chris Glass playing in the BPL earlier this season.
No.
Pogoed a few down there, didn't he?
Got hold of a few. Got number 5 at the non-strikers end. Is Brock Ziski.
I'm sure you'll be able to tell us a bit about him as well.
Oh, obviously a batsman. That's a good comeback ball from Darcy Murphy then.
That's probably the spot you need to bowl to Chris Glass. Anything in his quarter, it's probably going back over your head.
Well, Darcy's come a long way from the Pittsworth Pelicans.
Hasn't he ever? Runs in with the ball in his right hand, changes late. So Brock Zischke. Another pumpkin farmer from Gatton.
Could be cabbage.
Straight up the chimney. Another.
Is it going to go all the way? Yes, it did. It was,
Jeez, he got more than I thought he had on that.
It has gone a mile, and in actual fact, it's cleared the Hastings Deering side.
That was a great hit. I thought that went straight up from here. It was a great shot.
Well, the Raptors are certainly showing their intent right out from the first over. None for 14 after the first over. It's a good start by the Raptors.
Sam Neal from the Chook Shop end. He'll be coming in off the back fence.
And we'll see what Sammy's got to offer. He's proved difficult to get away at times, bowling a nagging line and length.
Chris Glass would have faced him a fair bit.
Chris would have seen a bit of him.
Wonder if he's seen any of him around the grill though.
I don't think I've seen Sam bounce too many, but he's got stronger as he's got older. And that certainly hit the deck hard. It was a nice delivery from Sam. And a good shot from Chris, tucking him off the hip, push through the single.
Yeah, it's an easy game, mate. Hit a quick single, get off strike, park up the other end, watch your partner do all the hard work.
Oh no, absolutely. You can't get out at the non-striker's end, usually.
And when you see Brock hit that first ball that he faced over cover, why wouldn't you just watch him?
Oh, Sam's getting them come through nicely there. He's probably got another yard or so quicker than when we last saw him.
Yeah, it'll take some catching from first slip if he gets an edge on it.
Oh, the back singy in. Good hand singy.
Oh, that's another one. That's up the chimney this time, surely.
There's three men chasing it. I'm not backing any of them, and it's landed in between the three.
Did you see the one bloke run straight underneath it? I think we might need to check the edge of this fella's bat. That's two now. It looks like they've come off the edge and gone miles.
Just plugged in the green for one. Oh, you got back to the second. Oh, that's quite a delicate shot. Run rate ticking over nicely here for the Raptors.
Turn the lights on here, it's getting that dark. The old Toowoomba clouds set in. Now I've just noticed something unusual. Darcy Murphy fielding out here at mid-off, the captain. Surely he needs to just go and sit in the grippers for the afternoon, doesn't he?
Short single there, caught high on the bat. It wasn't a bad delivery from Sam. Yeah, Darcy's putting his hand up for a bit of work there in the covers. Moves cat-like.
Yeah. I think he needs to learn a bit more about being captain and taking rank. Nicely played through cover.
It's a good shot from Brock. Hits the ball cleanly, Brock. 2. That's the end of the over, mate. What do we got? None for 19.
21.
Apologies, 21. 2 overs, 21. So it's a good run rate set here by the Raptors. Das Murphy to continue from the city end. And Das won't want a repeat of the first over, so he'll be back with a vengeance.
He probably needs to just pull his length back a bit, doesn't he, to Chris Glass. Hasn't learnt from that one.
Strong bottom hand there from Chris Glass going for the wide mid-wicket boundary. Obviously hitting them in the spot there, right in his wheelhouse.
That was a bit of a hockey slap, wasn't it?
Bit of a hockey slap.
What did the BPL commentators call him? Whack-em Glass.
That's a good reply from Darcy Murphy. Better length. You're seeing a couple of change up in the field here.
Yeah, it looks like the skipper's putting that fielder straight behind the umpire. Kyron Pollard fielding position. Where has that gone?
Oh, direct hit from Ash Singh there.
This one leg by. Again, Tony. Chris Glass smacking balls for fun over mid-wicket, mid-on. Plays a dinky lap shot. High risk, minimal reward.
Brock there with the wind-up. I don't think there's much doubt in what this young fella's going to do.
No. Every pill's going for 6 if he hits it.
If he finds the middle of the bat, we could have to send out a search party.
Get the spare balls ready.
Oh, a bit of a change of pace here from Das Murphy.
Smart bowling from the big quick.
Oh, Melman, just showing a little bit of variety there. Short of that time, Brock just not getting onto it. 2 dot balls there to finish Darce's over. It's a none for 26 off 3.
Now, what slow bowling options does the Livewired Lightning have, mate?
Well, just looking around the ground here.
Ash thing. Bowls a few leggies.
Yeah.
Tommy Sipple.
Tommy Sipple is probably the 2 to come to mind. J.P.O. Kennedy. That's
another
brute of a
boundary to
shot.
Glass. JP's sitting on the pine today, mate. He's not.
He's on the bench today?
He doesn't have the skivvy on. I think you got to bowl around Glassy's gills or wide outside off, don't you?
Yeah, certainly not on his pads and not full on his pads.
He's lucky to get away with that one.
That was a better delivery from Sam. Good reply, actually. Caught him in two minds. Good comeback.
The Hastings deer and cat signs in trouble here.
That's a quality length from Sam Neal. It's hard to get under those.
How's that pea and ham soup going, mate? Has it warmed your belly yet?
I wouldn't mind a cup of it now. Chicken soup. I just pulled out of it a little bit there, tucked it around the corner, shorter ball.
Yeah, probably smart move, mate. His health insurance probably doesn't cover him for wild hooks on a Sunday afternoon.
Mightn't have dental cover. There's JP there.
Carrying the pickle juice around to his fast bowlers.
Yep. Certainly doesn't look like he's in his bowling attire. Jeans, Parker and joggers.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be standard issue for South Africans.
I think that's the Livewire's Saturday evening party attire. He's still in it from last night.
Another one at the Food and Wine Festival.
Good change up from Sam Neal. Nice dot to finish the over out. Lightning will be looking for a wicket here. They want to end the power play with these two dominating.
The Raptors are going to be happy with this start at none for 33, chasing down 160. Oh. I'll just
Looks like a change of bowler from the City end.
Here we go.
This time of the afternoon they nearly need to hold a little sign out to see who it is.
If we had the lights on, it'd be easy.
Oh, nearly a wicket first up.
Can't make out his number there.
Is it 15 or 16? Or 18?
Number 18, Michael Dow.
Goes alright, it's got a fair follow through. Oh,
He's bowling with good heat there. Skidding them on. You ask a few questions at sort of skiddy pace. certainly got onto
There's
it.
a man out there. And he's taken a good catch from the boundary. That's the end of Zishki. Replay here for Smart Move Conveyancing. Short ball, up around his chin. Cody Walker takes a comfortable catch. Look at the crowd. Don't they just love it? The fellow with the pickle juice is straight out there.
Well, it's an understatement to say that Livewired need the breakthrough, and they got it.
Is it too early to say that, you know, the leadership of Darcy Murphy, he's just leads from the front, he's head and shoulders above.
Well, he truly is head and shoulders, and probably half his torso above the rest of the team.
Particularly Cody Walker.
He's twice Cody Walker.
Alright, Tone, who have we got here? Number 16 for the Raptors. Talking about tall units.
He's a tall unit. 16.
Joel Harrison.
Joel Harrison.
Oh, our beanball. So Glassy will face this free hit now.
So Joel Harrison did a little bit with the ball.
Bowled well.
Bowled well, got a couple of wickets. The shirt out option.
Yeah.
It's good
Tucked
to see.
his shirt into bat though, mate.
Yeah,
So.
it's good to see he's taken the shirt out option off and got the right attire for batting. That's a good clean
That's
hit.
a good hit. Made the most of that free hit Chris Glass did.
It was a great shot. Just picked it up nicely off his legs. Can't do any better than that.
Just finished saying you can't bowl on his legs.
No, it's not a good option. But this young fella might just have learned a lesson there. A little bit shorter, beat outside the off stump.
Well, Benny Brasher is the other slow bowler that Livewire will call on. Chinaman bowler.
That he is. And just drop the hands on that and for this quick single and finishes the over. 1 for 42.
Your man from the chicken shop end.
Poida. Bit of a tactician, the Cooge.
He's got a few deliveries in his arsenal.
Yeah, I haven't seen him bowl for a little while.
Do you expect him to bump Chris Glass first up?
Oh, without a doubt. Third time lucky here on the start of the run-up. Well, it was there was a bit of a loosener. There was arms and legs going everywhere there, but four wides. Not the start that Poida would have been wanting.
I think you should have bumped him instead of trying to go full. Now, Peter, when he was batting, decided to play a few reverses. What do you reckon the chances of him rolling in left arm?
Wrap on the pads and, yeah, no interest from the umpire. Well, no. Although anything's possible.
So as a batter you can turn around and bat left-handed, but as a bowler, not good enough.
The second wide here from Peter. Poiter.
You reckon the old 8-ball over is making a comeback?
Not what you want. Not ideal in T20 cricket. And obviously back the pace off a little bit there to get his line right. Short, and he's got hold of it. Boundary for.
That's just too easy from Chris Glass.
No, it was short, and at that pace was dispatched. Comfortable single there from Wackham. That's a better delivery there from Peter. Oh, absolutely, mate. The guys have been right there from the start. Cricket enthusiasts. And we really appreciate their support.
So that's the end of the power play. Sticking with the medium fast bowlers.
Yes. Seems to be a common thread here at the moment. Oh.
Yep. Is there a bit more power now?
Let's power up.
Nice shot from Chris Glass.
He's got on it early.
Just for a single out to wide mid on. Commentary today brought to you courtesy of Power FM and Channel PTV Channel 0. Channel O, sorry.
Channel O. just dropped it and run. Good single. Yeah, speaking of support from the start, the Power TV guys, they've been on the wagon right from the word go. Very generous with their time, and we appreciate their efforts with all the electrical assistance. Would rather it be a fraction warmer in their commentary box.
Maybe some sausage rolls and pies and...
Another short single. I was just ticking the score over here.
That's all they need to do, keep how to run a ball with a few boundaries thrown in.
I'm still quite comfortable at 6.4 overs, 56 runs, although you can never get complacent in T20 cricket.
So I just heard Darcy Murphy say to his bowler, we're behind the over rate. That's what happens when you bowl 7 blokes off the back fence.
Yes, I think they'll be forced to boys look at the slow bowling options to try and get their run rate or bowling rate up.
I was quite surprised with the Livewired Lightning selection after we saw earlier Alex Welsh, Paul Toohey, both left arm offies. Livewire had a left arm offie in their squad and they chose not to select him.
We've got a change up here now.
Looks like Tom Sipple coming on.
Tom Sipple.
From the chook end.
Yes. Let's see what Tom can do.
How's Chris Glasgow against leg spin?
I think fair to say Glassy likes the ball with the pace on. But if you're going to bowl back a length like that, probably not going to challenge him greatly. See if Tommy can actually wind up the areas a bit more. That's a better length. Better length
through, doesn't he?
Tom. He's certainly bowling him into the deck. Oh, there's an opportunity here.
Ashby's coming in. Oh, that could prove costly, that drop.
Ash would be very disappointed there. He's usually got a terrific set of hands. You could see it was a...
The Raptors dropped Peter Vanderkoy early. That proved costly.
And the Livewired boys are returning suit.
I don't know if the team owners would like it that much.
They're certainly bowling pace on for a slowie. He's got the desired result. I think they got off the hook there, the Livewired Lightning boys.
The first bloke to get to Tom Sipple should be Ash Singh.
Sigh of relief around the ground there from the Livewired Lightning camp. class exit the field.
As we watch the replay here for Smart Move Conveyancing. Probably played down the wrong line. Stumps everywhere.
Just a bit back a length, that ball too. Wasn't quite in the wheelhouse for him to hit it. Well, run rate's not necessarily the issue here, guys. Well, Valley Raptors are still going along at a reasonable pace.
And as old Blue Skins himself comes out, Ben O'Connell.
Has got the ability to hit a big ball, Ben O'Connell.
Sure does. It'd be interesting to see if Harrison burns him though with the quick singles.
Another full bunger. Yeah, it'd be interesting in the pre-ball chat there whether you sort of stipulated about his stance on the quick single.
Yeah.
I'd have thought Benny O'Connell probably would have laid the law down fairly quick.
100%. Slow single, 4 or 6, young fella. You want to run 2, you can run mine as well.
What was an interesting, almost looked like Ben picked that up late. He dropped the hands on it well and got the single.
There's a leg by it, must have come off his
off his glove.
Or his lid.
It'd be interesting to see that on the replay.
You just have to imagine that replay tone.
Oh, running it through the head right
short
now.
pitch delivery, hits him in the lid and they run through for a single. That's a good shot.
He's got all of
There's
that.
no one out there. And that's 4 runs to Harrison.
That's a lovely shot from Joel Harrison. This kid can bat and bowl. And he maintains to keep his hair under his lid.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have much hair on his head.
He's got a bit up front there. I was a bit concerned it could get in his eyes at one stage, but obviously it didn't get in his way of vision then. Bit of effort ball there. It's gone a bit wide though. A bit too much effort. It's only natural. Get a bit fired up after you've been dispatched. Effort ball. Unfortunately, it just goes a bit wide.
Oh, the Livewired boys thought there was an underside edge there.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in the appeal.
I didn't hear anything through my effects mic, did you?
No, the stump mic wasn't doing it for me. Bardo was very adamant with the old head shake.
It's been high quality umpiring today.
I see Bardo's gone for the coat.
It's about -5 out there in the middle at the moment.
Yes. quick single. Benny O'Connell's going to the dangerous end. It's unusual he put himself in that level of danger there, Ben. He felt confident. He must have been out of the blocks early.
Yeah, he saw who was throwing the ball and went, I've got you. Alright, so we're off to Gatton next week.
5 degrees warmer.
80% humidity.
Yes. Be a welcome to spring event. And the home of banter from the local Gatton people. We might have to get Ian O'Brien up on commentary next week, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a clean hit.
That's coming to us.
I'm
You
going to try
grab
and
that.
successfully feel that with my feet. It's
Well.
just past the 10. It's a clean hit there.
Good throw, custard arm.
I thought even Das Murphy with his height advantage there was in with a chance of catching that. Throw the old Duke up there.
Probably needed to get up on someone's shoulders, didn't he?
Oh,
Smooth keeping there.
that's good glove work there.
So the Cam Bar at Carl Park will be roaring after the Rugby League Grand Final next week. TRL final.
Yep, the boys will be there in force.
They all heard that Lance Pollock shout in the bar at 6:30. So Tom Sipple and Ben O'Connell should know each other quite well, both Laidley products.
Penny's just easing into his innings here at the moment. Oh, that ball kept down a little bit. They dug it out and they've got the single, but Tommy's proving a bit of a challenge to get away.
Yeah, he's had a bit more experience under his belt since we last saw him in the Murdoch Lawyers DDBBL. Playing a bit for the Western Power and Ipswich Hornets.
It's Darren Kosh just jogs by. Koshy, give us a wave there. Just couldn't quite hear it there. Darren Kosh running around like he's 18 again.
Benjamin Button of Toowoomba Cricket. So it looks like Ash Singh's coming onto the bowl from the city end. Now this is the end where all the slow bowlers have had success today. So it wouldn't surprise me if Ash doesn't take a bagful here.
I'd say this is just what the doctor ordered.
Ben O'Connell's either going to hit the Hastings Deering cat sign or hit one straight up the chimney. Probably the Hastings Deering sign if Ash keeps bowling like that.
Well, it's probably fair to say that was unexpected.
Fair income.
Benny O'Connell has got every right to feel dirty there.
Well, this is the end that all the slow bowlers have taken the wickets from.
This
right?
is so true.
There must have been a bit of grip there from his hand.
Well, it's fair to say that was pace-off bowling. It nearly got there on the second bounce, but it's a wicket in the book. He didn't get onto it, got out of jail. 3 for 72.
The Raptors might be falling into a hole here, 3 for 72. After a strong start from Glass and Zishki.
Probably an Ash's defence. It's probably taking a bit to warm the fingers up. Short.
And that one's probably got the
distance.
That one's got what it deserved. And Benny O'Connell has just cut his bat in half. Said, Joel, I'll use your bat next week.
Well, it's Joel certainly hits a clean ball. There's a bit of a fielding change here. I'm not sure you quite cater for those sort of deliveries. But
Yeah, I don't think you can put a fielder on the top of the roof of the shed. How good's that sun going right there?
Ah. No, it's quite good, isn't it? He's whacked it again.
One bounce.
One bounce. It's fair to say Al Ash is a little bit short of length there and he's getting dispatched.
1 for 10 off the over, mate. Be fair to him.
Yes. Well, it's not the outcome he was hoping for.
Oh no. He got away with that, Ash. 4th short ball for the over.
Joel Harrison is proving to be a bit of a weapon.
Might be the buy of the season. Forget Sam Neill and Chris Glass. That's better.
Better delivery from Ash Singh. Just forcing the single. And Joel having to play a more conventional cricket shot.
The Valley Raptors captain on strike.
Just looking for Dan Pollock to steer the ship a little bit here in this run chase. 3 for 84. There'll be plenty of chat in the centre wicket there between the two batsmen, primarily from Dan Pollock.
Just asking Joel what the price of chaff is at the moment.
Hoping to get some mulch hay off Dan Pollock one of these days. Right. Tommy Sipple to continue. It's a good nudge through square for the single. Joel Harrison back on strike. See what he can do here with this bowling at Tommy Sipple.
Yeah, your car might be in the way here if he goes short.
He's showed his intent. Just the single there, but he's given it a fair old whack. I don't think he's going to let the situation dictate terms. I think Joel's going to get on with it regardless, Dan. Up on the pads, dot ball, sun's out, and I don't feel any warmer.
Maybe we need to order the hand warmers for next week, eh?
I need an official hoodie.
I'll arrange that for you. Unbiased, obviously.
It's a good shot through point there from Pollock. A shot we see him play a lot with his innings when he's nudging the ball around. Dan's a bit of a favourite of their back foot square drive. He's hit that cleanly. Not good enough, but he's picking up two. Joel.
Mate, you keep this gig up, you'll end up with a PTV Channel O hoodie, I'd say.
Well, I certainly have an head for radio. It's only pretty people get on TV, mate.
Unfortunate that this is both on Power FM and PTV Channel O, live streamed.
That's why I'm sitting behind the camera, not in front of it.
Yeah. See that? Look into that lens there and smile, mate. You'll be able to watch live replays of this and all the other games available on PTV Channel O.
Look at that sun. From that footage, you'd think we were nice and warm, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. In the Bahamas.
It's 16 from off. Matthew Budden's on bowling at the moment for the Livewired boys.
Yeah, okay. Applies his trade for South in the Toowoomba A-grade comp.
Yeah, good honest cricketer.
Has a fair brother too, represented Australia in the Disability Cricket League.
He's got that through back with a point there, and that's going to go all the way for four.
Good shot.
Didn't have a lot to work with, but he
just used the pace of the bowler. It's coming on nicely. As Kent Reyners walks past looking for a pair of crutches. Maybe a pressure cushion for that caboose.
Top ball. I get the sense here, if we get a couple of overs of dot balls, low scoring, and things that might just tighten up a fraction for the Raptors.
What are you calling for a super over?
Well, it'd just make it a complete day, wouldn't it?
7 overs out and we're calling a super over. That'll do me.
Oh, he's got all of that again, Joel. That's a clean hit. That's a great shot. See the ball, hit the ball.
That was in the slot. The replay thanks to Smart Move Conveyancing. That's absolute smorgasbord for Joel Harrison. That moves the Valley Raptors to 3 for 100. Or is it 100 for 3?
Your call. I'm a bit of a traditionalist. 3 for 100.
We were pioneers in this franchise cricket industry in southeast Queensland. I think we should pioneer calling it 100 for 3. Nice shot.
That is a nice shot. Melman's got a good mid on that. They sort of saved 1 or 2 there. tight bowling here from Tommy Sipple.
This should be Tom Sipple's last over too.
He's done a pretty good job for his skipper today.
Nicely played all along the carpet from Joel Harrison. He's in the outfield looking good here at Captain Cook Ovals. Well done to the curators for preparing such a green outfield.
Well, dare I say it, well done to the curators for getting us a reasonable, good pitches this early in the season. They didn't have a lot to work with. Rain twice in the last week prior to the tournament starting. And credit to Pat. Oh, late dab there from Pollock. He's got it past short third man to the 2.
He's done it again. This time only a single. How he got the ball there.
Change up from 3 for 107 or 107 for 3. And that's 14 overs gone.
So rumour has it that Kent Reamers might be pulling out the pizza oven at grand final evening.
He's been talking up a big game with the pizzas. I think we need to call him on it.
Yeah.
It's Matthew Budding continuing.
I'm surprised he got a second over after going the distance last.
Yes, Livewired obviously have a different philosophy with their bowling compared to the Raptors. Raptors really have got a sense of urgency out there to...
Yeah, I think Daniel Pollock, Luke's brother, needs to just get Joel Harrison on strike.
He obviously took that advice, Dan. They're wanting about 10 and over, so the boys obviously feeling a little bit of pressure here.
I think we need to add Joel Harrison's name down to the biggest hitters of the comp list that we've got going. That's a cracker of a shot.
They thought about the second. The fumble there and almost convinced them they should have took it, taken it. As we know, this game, anything can happen. 120 run over and it makes all the difference.
Out.
Well,
Pollock's got to go.
Found the man backward point there, just basically bottom-handed. And enough on it. An easy catch straight to the man backward point. Timely wicket for the Livewired Lightning boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Caught just behind square there. Alright, so we've had blue skins, now we've got white skins.
This could be none other than
Liam the Master Blaster Brown.
He's walking on with intent, isn't he, Liam? Like
he's got big shoes to fill coming in after Dan Pollock.
a bit of a Bit of a chit chat there with Darren Kosh, teammate of the Met Trojans, or Metropolitan Trojans. There's no teammates here today.
Yep, it's just like State of Origin, isn't it?
There's a lot of chat going on there. Brownie's obviously fairly relaxed. A bit of a task at hand here.
He's quite fond of the chat on the social media. You spray him too much in the commentary box and he'll put it straight onto social media.
He's taking his time and watching there.
We might have to check with Clayton and Rick if we've got the score accurate. Might do them out of a job here.
Could probably flick a lousy text.
Or just look at my cricket.
No result.
So Dow coming on from the chicken shop end.
Oh, a little bit loose there.
He's been called a no ball. That's his second no ball from my recollection.
Free hit follows. He seems to lose his grip there on that full ball and
Yeah, throws in a full bunger every now and again.
seems to be, yeah, something the young bloke might have to work on.
It's a good tactic if you can get it right. If you can get it just above that knee roll.
Joel not quite been able to get under that like he wanted. Through for the single. Bringing Liam Brown, the new batsman, on strike. 4 for 111. Now that's a nice shot from Liam Brown.
Early.
Got plenty of it. Went the distance. Liam opens his account with a Zach. Smart move, conveyancing.
And he holds the pose, the big fella.
Keeps his shape, I think they call it in professional circles.
Bit of chat from the keeper to Brownie there.
So just not sure whether Brownie lost sight of that one a little bit or it's just a downright good delivery.
Might be pretty dark coming out of the chook shop down the back, hey?
Yes, there's a third factor, the light.
That should be out. Melman's underneath it.
Well done there, Darcy, making that look a bit difficult. Falling on his back. I think he was legitimately trying to make that look more spectacular.
Absolutely. You know, giraffe's legs always get in the way. That's the end of Liam Brown. Short-lived little cameo from him. He'll be straight onto social media to tell everyone how big his 6 was. The second yellow helmet for the day is coming out.
There must have been a special on these.
We saw one in the first dig and then here comes another.
We're channeling a bit of retro Australian one day, perhaps.
Oh. blue and gold instead of green and gold, hey?
Only from the Raptors. Number 14.
Great shot. Through backward point. Fielder's not going to stop that. That's Harrison again.
So the new batsman is Shanley Neuendorf.
Yeah, he'd wear a yellow lid. How are we going with that score, Clayton? Are we any closer to getting it accurate?
We've got 5 for 121.
Oh, flat back smack.
That has been absolutely dispatched. That's a great cracking shot from Joel Harrison. Just back a length and he's just taken to that.
I'm calling it early. This guy's going to be Valley Raptors by the season.
Brings the total to 125 as I understand from 16 overs as the blizzard moves in. Yes. A bit of field placement moving, going on, changing. We've got Darcy moving back on bowling. Darcy just on his legs, just flicked. Well, that was another 2 to the score. Shanley Neuendorf was the batsman. Slower delivery from Darcy and just running through on the single.
Alright, I think we're pretty close to being right now. So if Raptors are going to get home, Harrison has to do the majority of this.
Yes, he's got to do the heavy lifting from here on in. Wide delivery. There's no trouble with our drinks getting hot on the table here. He's got that over cover. Managed to get 2. Joel Harrison still ticking the score along quite nicely.
He must be close to his half century. He's been out there for a fair while.
And deservedly so too.
I tell you what, if the cricket wasn't so good, you'd call it a bludger of a day. Oh, smack. Cop that.
Has he found the gap?
Yeah,
there?
he's got that.
That's a great shot from Joel Harrison. He's got that cleanly. Looking at the replay here on Smart Move Conveyancing.
The fielder didn't have far to go, but he just pierced that gap between the two. It'll be interesting what Darcy comes up with as a reply.
More of the same.
Oh, no, that's caught the fielder.
So,
Well taken.
unfortunately, he succumbs just from one mishit, but that's the way it rolls.
The replay thanks to Smart Move Conveyancing. After being dispatched for 4, he goes again. Beautifully taken. Good technique.
How important is that wicket, Dan, in the context of the game?
Yeah, that's just even things right up now for Livewired. The Lightning are probably back on top here.
So we've got basically 3.1 overs to go. We're chasing 29 runs.
29 off 19.
29 off 19.
Approximately, in case we bugger this up over the next 3 overs. Just to be clear, we aren't the official scorers.
They didn't want to burden us with chores. It's an easy signal there.
And Harry Dillon's the new batter in, and I tell you what, he's a man to finish a game. He's got laps and paddles and ramps. He'll be the first cricketer to ramp one over the keeper's head.
Well, it's fair to say he's creative. Probably his biggest threat is to try and be too creative too early.
Mm-hmm.
Fair bit of responsibility now rests on the shoulders of Shanley Neuendorf. What's a chance to rise to the occasion?
Absolutely. You don't wear a yellow lid and don't come out and finish it off for your team.
Well, this is so true. It's clean
Nice
enough
little
hit.
chip.
They're looking for 2. Well run, well run. So I'd find that interesting, Dan, now. But just keep on your toes with Sam Neill bowling in this light.
Oh.
Another clean shot, just through for the single. Yes, that as it fades a little bit there, it's on your toes sort of stuff now.
It is, but that might also play into the Valley Raptors' favour. The ball coming on still, late in the afternoon. Might be harder to see, but it might travel further. And it also might be harder to see for the fielders.
Well, it seems to me they're still picking it up all right. The ball's still hitting the middle of the bat.
Absolutely.
Bit of urgency there from the Livewired guys. Sam Neill jogging back to his mark. Obviously pressure on with their over rate. Call for the LB. Everyone was looking to the umpire for a decision there. Meanwhile, the boys snuck through. The single. The score now is 1-4-0. 23 to go.
So a wicket here for the Lightning would be handy. This is what you pick your number 1 draft pick for, to deliver when it counts.
Another single, they're pushing for 2. It's on.
Big gap there.
Harry did that comfortably in the end. One ball remaining. Pretty crucial over this for Sam. Dot ball to finish. 1-4-2. 2 overs to go. Score chasing 1-6-3.
21 off 12.
In the modern game, people would be still comfortable with that, Dan.
Yeah, you'd think they'd walk it in, but this is the Murdoch Lawyers DDBBL after all.
It's been an exciting day to say the least. We've had a nail-biting game with the Robscan Blazers.
You called it early for a super over. I'm backing you. That's going to take some catching.
Well, he was lucky there. Plenty of wood on it, straight up in the air.
Might be the light. Probably should have been taken. That was a dolly.
How crucial that catch going to play out the end here. Harry Dillon is ramping.
Let's hope we've got a
Fading
replay of
light.
that.
The instant replay.
What a cracker of a shot from Harry Dillon.
Yes. Smart move conveyancing replay shows that was courageous.
Offered up all three of his stumps to Big Melman.
He's got all of that.
And that's going to be 4.
It's a great shot from Harry Dillon. Darcy's dragged that down a little bit and he's actually made short work of it. True square leg for 4.
So he's followed the ramp shot over the keeper's head with a full-blooded pull to backward square. 3-dimensional player.
Unpredictable.
Oh,
Now, has he cleared? No. There's a lot going on there for one run.
off the bat I thought that was going sailing over the fielder's head.
So 4 balls gone in the over, 150 to score, 13 required. I don't know about you, Dan, but I'm getting tense in the commentary box here, just waiting, watching.
I'm colder than a brass monkey.
It's damn cold. Shanley taking an interesting option. Oh, did it go to hand?
It went straight through the hands then. That's 2 in a row that potentially Shanley could have been caught out on.
He's offering up chances, he's living by the sword. 152, 1 ball to go. Pace off, completely deceived the batsman. Dot ball to finish Darcy Murphy's over. 1 over to go, 11 runs to get.
And the big dog, the #1 draft pick.
It's all on Sam Neill.
What do you think the batsmen are saying to each other?
Run, run, run.
If I was Shanley Newendorf, I'd be saying to Harry, you just do you, mate.
Yeah, it's hard not to be natural, isn't it?
He's got all of that.
That's a solid hit. Harry Dillon, like, no mean feat putting Sam Neill back over his head, and he's done that. The instant replay here from Smart Move Conveyancing shows it all. That takes courage to do that.
Too right. And he's just as likely to ramp the next one.
Is that through? I don't believe it. He's got an edge on it. From this angle, it looked terribly close to the helmet.
Extremely close to the helmet.
It's gone through for 4. Some would say opportunistic. Short form cricket. There's calls from the scorer. Seems to be a little bit of confusion here, guys.
So it looks like our scoring was 3 runs out.
The game's called. Sealed the deal. Harry Dillon. 2 deliveries it took him to get him over the line. That's a fantastic effort. That's a good game of cricket, Dan.
Absolutely, and that sees the Valley Raptors start their season with a win. So it's been a good day of cricket. We finished off with the Hip Pocket Rockets, the Grammar Blazers and the Valley Raptors all having successful days. So next week again, remind me, we're at Gatton.
Gatton, Carl Park. The usual hospitality from the Gatton people.
10 a.m. start.
10 a.m. start.
Live streamed on PTV Channel O.
Absolutely.
And broadcast on Power FM. We look forward to it. Thanks for co-commentating today, Tone. You've done well. You've got a gig for the rest of the season.
I don't think so. No, thank you. Thank Brian. Thanks Power TV.
This broadcast of the DDBBL on PTV Channel O and Power FM special events brought to you by HM Mechanical in association with Ada Care, Smart Move Conveyancing and Livewired Electrical.